try here. And we'll go here, I think. Hopefully, hopefully if I've set everything up correctly. Testing again, making sure. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. All the pings? Alright, sounds good. Hello, Stargazers. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Today is, what day is today? Is today Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We are halfway through the week. How is everybody feeling so far? Hello, hello, Talon. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Halfway through the week, it's kind of crazy. What was I gonna say? I feel like my words have just disappeared. Yeah, I wanted to try doing some more burger chibis today. I think that last time we did this, it went pretty well, and I wanted to try doing more. I have a few more people that I had on the list for December, so I want to try to see if we can get to those today. And then if that goes well, I might try to do a few more. Not really sure at this point. And I might also try offering them on commission at some point, because by then I'll have a lot of examples, right? Eve, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! It's lovely to see you. Hello, hello. Talon says, just came to say hi, still recovering. Oh? Well, I hope you feel better, Talon. Hello, hello, Eve. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it greatly. Dominic, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. I'm alive. Being alive is good. How's your Wednesday been? I hope you've been having a good middle of the week, I suppose. I was just saying that, I want to try doing more of the burger chibis today, because I think those went well. I think those went well. I'm still trying to sort of figure out how it works, but... We are existing. Well, existing is good. Existing is good, being alive is good. Those are all good things, so I'm glad to hear that. You were the first viewer, Talon, yes. You jumped in early. Thank you. I appreciate that. Made it to the stream, we're in good stuffs. That's fair, that's fair. I don't know if this is... I can never tell if this is too loud or too quiet. But that's fine. But I hope everybody is doing well today. Let me see, who do we want to try drawing today? Just came to say hi? Alright, I think you said that earlier, but gotcha. Who do we want to try? So last stream, we drew Vix, we drew Ayana, and we drew, Zephyra. So I think that this time, who do we got here? Bedicus might be good. Might want to try to draw Bedicus if you guys know the goat founding streamer. I feel like I'm still pronouncing her name wrong. I'm trying my best. Came here from YouTube. Well, hello from YouTube, Dominic. It's nice to see you. Wait, were you on IRIAM before? Or did you join IRIAM through YouTube? I'm actually really curious about that because I'm trying to see how much YouTube brings in new people into IRIAM. Media Ninja, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you've been having a good Wednesday today. Yeah, I think I want to draw Bedicus today. I was on here before, I just saw a notification. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, it didn't say that you were a new user, so I figured that was the case. But I always just want to check. Alright, let's see here. I want to grab my existing examples so that I try to at least keep this in the same art style, because that's the issue with breaking things up over the days with multiple characters, right? Is that you kind of end up losing the art style if you're not careful. So let's see, what could Bedicus be doing? Trying to think of a good pose. I think it's really hard for me to think of poses for chibis because they're so because the limbs are so simplistic. What would be good for her? Hello, Sierra. Welcome in. This time you are early. Hello. Do a JoJo pose. I don't know any JoJo poses. I'm trying to think of something like nice and okay. I think I've got one. If I do like because she has a fairly simple outfit. If I do something where like she's sort of like hands behind her back, like in a sort of like a cute girl cheeky way, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of how I can draw this. Because she has a pretty simple outfit, so I think I could know how to draw it from the back. And then she could sort of be looking over her shoulder at us. And maybe giving us a wink. Maybe something that's like, you know, very sweet and fun, right? Let's see if that would work. Maybe like... I think something, she's got like a black skirt. I still want to make sure that I have, alright, how could I pose her legs at the same time as her hands? This is tricky. This isn't bad, though. I think I can work with this. I'm just always looking for the rest of my brush. I always lose the brush that I'm using. Vessa, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! It is nice to see you in here. Hello, hello! Let's see. What is a good... I'm trying to think of, like, a good way to pose this. I think that's sort of always the issue. Had to get the garbage out? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm trying to think of, like, a good... I feel like I always do a cross-legged pose for every character, but I can't think of what else works. Wait, does Berkes have a tail? Does she have like a little goat tail or not? I don't know actually. Maybe I shouldn't draw her like fully back, right? Maybe I should just draw something that's like more just sort of like hands behind her back but drawn from the front so you know what she's doing. Maybe that works. Oh, you know what? She has a skirt, so maybe like a curtsy could be interesting. Right? Like a... Maybe she could have like something where she's holding onto the skirt in a cute way. I think that could work. Yeah, I like this. I like that. Yeah, holding onto the skirt in a cute way is a good way to go. Because then I don't really have to worry about, like, with the founding streamers, I can't see their PNGs. So I don't, I only have their PNGs, so I can't see what they look like from the back. And I don't know if I'm, making any mistakes. So this is sort of a good way to do it, I think. But how's the week been for everybody? I'm curious how things gone, how things been. I was working last stream on the YouTube Twitch side. I was working on a schedule, and you might have seen my Twitter post. And I was like, I guess I'm like not overthinking schedule stuff so much, but just sort of like figuring out what works. And it kind of made me realize that I want to try doing like some night art streams as well. I think that would be nice. I did a few before. I kind of want to try doing more. I usually end up too tired, but I kind of want to try to, I feel like it would be nice to sort of push myself to do a few more, because I think that's a nice environment where everything's just sort of chill and relaxing, and, you know, nothing has to be, like, really active or anything. I don't know. I think it would be nice. When do you guys normally watch streams anyway? Do you normally watch, in the evening or in the afternoon? Or does it not really matter and it's sort of just whenever? I watch when I can? That's fair. That's fair. This week has gone by really fast, it feels like. I agree, honestly. It does feel like it's gone by very fast. Yeah, we're already into Wednesday, which is kind of crazy to think about. I don't know how that happened. Let me see. Not quite here with her... I'm trying to think what works for, like, her, hand pose person. Depending on the person's schedule, I mainly watch long-form pre-recorded content 95% of the time. That's fair. Link, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! I see that you're new to IRIAM, so hello! Welcome to IRIAM. I hope you're having a good time so far. My name is Starlight. I'm Prismatic Kitsune. It's nice to meet you. Maybe she should just be waving? Maybe she could be like... She's got like a wink, and then a wave, and then she's holding, like a little bit of her skirt as like a nice little curtsy. I think that would be cute. Who are we drawing? I missed that part. We are drawing Berkis. I think I'm pronouncing her name right. I think I'm pronouncing her name right. It's a little bit hard to pronounce, but I think that's it. Berkis is the goat. She's the goat of IRIAM. I think like a nice wave would be sweet. Yeah. Because she was one of the, she was one of our December names. So I thought it would be nice to add her. Link, thank you very much for following. Thank you. And Dark, hello, welcome in. How many more FS chibis do you have? I have 3 more that were on the list. And then I have a few that might be fun to do, just because I think that they would be, like, I don't know. I have a few that I would like to do as, like, pick-me-ups. But today we're probably gonna focus on the rest of the December ones. So if I can get 3 done today, I think that would be good. VTubers can be hard to draw because some have really intricate designs. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a little guilty of that myself, aren't I? I would definitely say that I'm guilty of that. But I tried to not make myself, like, crazy complex because, I'm self-incarnated, right? I'm self-designed, and I was trying to figure out, like, a good balance between, you know, intricate and not insane. I think, you know, Genshin Impact is a good inspiration for that, sort of that in-between level, right? And some of it is, like, it looks simple, and then you break it down, and then it's more complex than you think. That's the case a lot of the time, right? Belkis has a fairly simple design, which is nice. And then, we do have... Who do we have on the list? We have Leo on the list. And he doesn't have a complex design, except he has a lot of stickers. He has a lot of, patches on his design. I think they're rock bands. And then... Hang on, I'll, center myself a little bit better here. How does her sleeve work? It's very, Berkis has, like, a very puffy sleeve. And I actually do have a commission that I'm working on that is kind of in this, style anyway. It's more, polished. But I'm doing a phone commission for somebody. So that's exciting, too. Because I think this would be a really nice, these, like, these little chibi burger style, if you saw the title. I think it would be a good style to do more work in. How does her sleeve work? It's going a little, oh, wait. I think her sleeve is part of a, fingerless glove, it looks like. Okay. Luckily, I can see the underside of it. Luckily, her PNG shows the underside. I sneeze like 6 times. I do that all the time. No, not allergies. No. I mean, it's already like the weather changes really fast, right? It's still very cold over here, but I guess not for everybody. It's still very, very cold. It's finally warm enough where we're getting rain instead of snow. But it's still pretty cold. It's 68. Oh my gosh, I don't understand. I can't fathom that. Like, that doesn't compute in my head. To have, what is it? We're in March? Nah, we don't hit 68 until, like, May or June. If we're lucky. What about you guys? What's the weather like where you are? Hello, Ramon. I'm glad to hear you're having a good day. Next week it's getting into the 70s. I don't know what's happening, lol. That's fair. I wouldn't know either. I would not know what to do with that info. That's crazy, honestly. Alright. We're doing well here with the sleeves so far for this character design. Alright. I think I'm starting to understand how it works. Slowly but surely. I was also saying in the Discord, in the future, or, like, I guess in the near-ish future, question mark? I'm debating on starting to do more streams that are, like, self-indulgent, I guess is the best way to put it. I wanted to start doing streams that would allow me to evolve branding things. So stuff like, emotes and stickers and such. Because I'm kind of on, like, this cute style chibi kick. I kind of want to do more of those. And yeah, brainstorming for sure. I really like hearing the input from the stargazers on things, especially because a lot of the branding stuff is, like, stuff that directly applies to what you guys have access to. You know, emotes and stickers and things. So I think it might be nice to do more streams where I guess I'm being a little bit more self-indulgent, or trying to be. I don't know. It's weird still. It's hard. But I think Vesa has described it before as, like, exposure therapy. Stargazers have wanted you to be more self-indulgent since baby PNG. Wait, which one are you referring to? My, like, the reactive or the, or like, PNG tubing? The reactive was not great. I don't like that reactive. I really, really want to change the art style of it so badly. Let's see. I did not draw necks for these characters, so I'll just have her collar showing through on the bottom here. That works. PNG tubing reactive has not been that long? Okay. I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant, like, oh, ever since you drew the reactive on stream. I'm like, okay. Before the year hiatus, I should say. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Man, that's still kind of crazy to think about. Like, it's kind of crazy to think that I was on hiatus for a year because it doesn't feel like I was. It really doesn't. And I don't really ever want to do that again. If I can help it. But yeah. Time got the zoomies, absolutely. Hang on, she has a shirt window. How do I draw this? I've never drawn one of these before, I don't know how it works. How does this fabric work? Space is warped and time is bendable, oh my gosh. Hello Lillian, welcome in, welcome in. Wait, is this like a 2-layer thing? How does this work? I don't draw this type of clothing. I guess it's something like... I guess I have it. More or less. And then, okay, a little bit of her collar. If you guys are ever curious as to what a founding streamer looks like that I am drawing, you can go to the IRIAM website, and there's a list of all of the founding streamers there. So right now, I am drawing, Camino Belkis. Or Camino... Oh my gosh. Her name's a little bit tricky. Camino Belkis. Indeed feels like a year. That's crazy to me, man. That's wild. I don't want to do that again. I mean, I think I needed it, but at the same time, it was too long. Like, I shouldn't have needed that. I should not have needed a year. It took too long to come back. I'm very much playing many catch-up. Many a catch-up. I misread? What'd I misread? What'd I misread? What? Oh. You guys were talking to each other. I'm sorry. Alright. And then we've got the... We got our belt here. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your conversations. I didn't mean to intrude. No? What am I doing wrong? Zoomitron, hello, welcome in. I see that you're new to IRIAM, so welcome to IRIAM. My name is Starlight, and I'm your prismatic kitsune. If you have any questions about the app, I'll try to help to the best of my ability. Nice to see you. Also, I like your name, it sounds cool. At least you didn't pull a redacted to protect the guilty and stop making stuff while insisting for 10 years that you were working on a film. Oh, jeez. No, nothing like that. What? Don't say what? Don't say. I don't know what Vessa wants. I'm very confused. Fluffy Raccoon, hello. Welcome in. Thank you very much for following. Hello. How are you? Thank you for liking my name. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool. I'm doing well. I'm chillin' drawing chibis right now. I'm drawing chibis of other people from IRIAM. But it's nice to see you. How's the week been going for you? Wait, what is on her belt? Are these little... Oh, these are little hearts. I need more room! There's not enough room for a torso on a chibi. It was directed to the I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation, okay. I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I'm always confused. Oh my gosh, how do I draw this? There's not enough room on a chibi. This is why it's really good practice for me, because I don't get to draw too many chibis. So I am forcing myself to try to figure out how to draw these details in chibi form. And it's good practice. I'm confused too, it's okay. I know, right? My gosh. Alright, let's try this again, maybe? You can blame people barging into my room and throwing me off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Maybe if I try drawing the torso a little bit smaller? How does this... Try to make the belt a little bit wider. And I'll make the torso a little bit smaller. And then that should be okay. It's still not perfect. This is still lower. But I'm curious, for anybody who's new to IRIAM today, what brought you into IRIAM? How did you find us? I'm always curious about that. I ask everybody that. How did you find us on IRIAM? Or how did you discover IRIAM, I should say. And then there's some sort of like zigzag thingy that I can't quite draw, so I'm estimating it for now. Let's try... Wait. How'd you find us? Dumblestar said calmly and not like a CIA interrogation. I don't think I'm sounding like a CIA interrogation. I think I'm asking pretty calmly. Starlight Bright personality? What? No. There's no way people can find IRIAM through that. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, how is this? So many little details! I can't fit these details with my thick crayon brush. YouTube to IRIAM? Maybe. Maybe. This is why I like asking. I like seeing how people arrive on the IRIAM end. Because I'm always curious, like, I know for Eve that was the case, but I'm always curious, like, where people come from when they join IRIAM in general. Plus it helps us, figure out, like, where to focus, right? I can tell the staff, like, where to focus their efforts on things. Like, I still think that they should be focusing more on the YouTube side. I think that would be very helpful. So if people are coming from the YouTube side, and then I can be like, hey, guess what? Guess where we're getting people from the YouTube side. I like trying to help if I can. So I don't know if that's the case, but I know that's where Eve came from, so good enough for me. Let's see here. That looks good. And then there's 2 buttons here. I don't think you can really make out the, Oh, maybe I should twist this a little bit. It's a little too centered at the moment, I think. Focus them away from whatever they're focusing now. Stargazer origin story, I love that. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. Alright, that's gonna lose quality, but I'm making the sacrifice anyway, because I need this to be at a different angle. It might be an outlier, I'm a weirdo. No, it's a good outlier. Clearly they followed the star like magi or camels. Let me see here. One thing I'm always, like, curious about is when someone asks, like, if I'm asking, like, where someone came from on IRIAM or whatever, it's always interesting to know if people are, like, they're finding you first, or they're jumping around, and you just happen to be, like, one in the lineup, you know? If someone's checking out a new platform. It's a little bit loud. It's like, did you find me, or did you find the platform, and then decide to check out the stream, or are you doing the, what is it, the stream relay? Are you doing a stream relay and checking all the people on? Might just be an influx. I saw the IRIAM Bondlight people are debuting the new gen starting today. Ah, true. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a huge influx. Umi, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hello. Alright, we're making progress on the outfit for Berkes. Oh, this is a 2-layered outfit. Okay. This is a shorter... See if I'm gonna know how to draw this or not. I think this needs to go inward a little bit more. The sad thing with working with this, like, nice crayon brush is that if you try to move things around, it will distort stuff. Which does make it harder to work with. Because I don't want the work to be so distorted. But I have to use these liquify tools to make everything fit correctly, you know? I don't know much about Bond Live, but Celestine, who debuts Sunday, is really cute. There do seem to be some pretty cool streamers this time. I like the designs. Brain liquefied. Don't let that happen. Don't let brain liquefy. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe Bond Live is debuting, like, 5 new talents, if I remember correctly. So you're right, that is probably where some people are coming from. It's hard to keep track, like, as IRIAM gets bigger. I mean, I'm not good at names in general. That's part of the reason I'm drawing these chibis. It helps me remember everybody. Well, I pretty much remember everybody from Wave 1, right? Wave 1, Gen 1. What would you call us? Still gotta work for 2 more hours. You can do it! You can do it! Also, Kaku, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! Still gotta work for another 2.5 hours. We'll stream later today. Nice, nice. The OG founding streamer homies. There you go. Oh, what is her... I guess I'll just draw it the way I know how. I'm gonna try to not complicate things, because I'm already taking too long on this sketch and I know it. You know, for the one that has the simple outfit. That's okay. I gave it kind of a more difficult pose. But that's alright. Because she has like a more complex outfit, and she has, I mean, okay, the outfit's not complex, but there's parts that are like deceivingly simple, you know, like they seem like they're not hard to draw, but they actually are. And then, I don't know how you hold a skirt, actually. If you... Okay. You probably have, like, a part... Nope, I actually don't know what I'm doing. Oh, hello! Like-minded name, hello, hello! Welcome, Star to IRIAM. It's nice to see you. My name is Starlight, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. I am your prismatic kitsune here. That might cause a little bit of confusion, but that's okay. It's nice to see you. And thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Let's see. I think... Oh, wait. Her, Nope, this is still looking like a... Okay. I just have to add the part that looks like, what are these? Fingerless gloves? Yeah. That makes it easier. Make this here. Somehow I still made the chibi hands too big on one end. I like fingerless gloves. I do too, they're cool. I think fingerless gloves is a cool fashion. And then we've got like a little bit of This is tricky. I can't quite figure out how the hands work for a chibi. Because there's so many little patterns and stuff. I guess this works well enough. I'm trying my best. If this is going like... If there's a sleeve that's going past her elbow, then that part would be... probably a little bit smaller. They're comfy and practical. I wear fingerless compression gloves for quilting. Nice, nice. Ooh, what kind of quilting do you do? Why do I even have this on in my playlist? This is so dark. Why is this even in here? I skipped. Alright. Get this color. I can't make these even. I can't make these colors even. Even. I can't make them even. I feel like the chibi arm is not doing what it should be. And I'm trying to think of how to fix it right now. It's like taking up too much room and it's not... These sleeves are getting in the way. Alright, I think that's better. I think that's better. I have to give a little more room for the sleeves. I made a decent chunk of quilts ranging from more artistic ones to patterned ones, memorial quilts, etc. Wow, that's really cool. Have you ever done a t-shirt quilt? I know that's a really popular thing. I've had a friend who tried doing it, but it's really, really, really time consuming. But definitely good in terms of like keeping memories, you know, bands and stuff. I think guys would appreciate t-shirt quilts. I've heard they're really hard to do, though. I would have no idea how they work. Yes, I did one with all the shirts I got from high school. Oh, that's really cool. I would love a t-shirt quilt someday of, like, Pokemon tees. So many Pokemon tees that you just don't want to get ruined, you know? Oh man, I have this one Pokemon tee. I probably wouldn't even turn this into a t-shirt quilt. I would be way too nervous to mess it up. I have one Pokemon tee, and I've never worn it, because I never want anything bad to happen to it. And it's from an event called Pokemon Rocks America, and it's super, super exclusive, and it has, Shadow Lugia on it from Pokemon Coliseum. And then it has, like, on the back, it has, like, all the tour dates and everything. And I never want anything bad to happen to that. You love Lugia? Heck yeah! I love Lugia. I actually really like Ho-Oh. I flip-flopped, right? Like, I used to like Lugia more because of the 2000 movie. And then I started, liking Ho-Oh more because, Phoenix. But I honestly like them both. Leia, hello, hello! Vessa, don't you dare. Leia, hello, welcome in. I see that you're new to IRIAM. Welcome to IRIAM. If you have any questions, I am your prismatic kitsune. I'm happy to answer anything you might have. Mention Lugia Mystery Dungeon type song comes on. It's perfect. I asked someone on VGen who offers VTuber support what they can provide that no one else can provide. When I can look up stuff online for free, I'll wait and see. Okay. Interesting. VTuber support in terms of, like, management services? Or, like, branding stuff, because I do consultations for that. And I know you've already gotten ones from, like, Sapphire and such. Vessa, why do you hate me? And Leia, thank you so much for following. Thank you, thank you. Guys, I think Vessa hates me. I don't really know why, but I think he hates me. Thank you for the heart, Vessa. Is Lugia the Pokemon equivalent of Tiamat? I don't know. Vessa doesn't hate you, she's just messing with you like always. I don't know, man. Telling me that you're gonna destroy my fancy Lugia shirt. Well, then I'll just have to find, like, a Wooper shirt to... Jeez! Ah, wait! Ain't on here, why? Well, that'll definitely destroy any shirt. Oh my gosh, did you really just hit it on this key? I swear. My goodness gracious, Steve. I even led up to it. Oh my gosh. You did. And I didn't even realize that the song was playing. Heck yeah. Leia, is Pikachu your favorite? Nice, nice, nice. Always a good choice. Always a good choice to go with the mascot. I thought I understood what I was drawing with the sleeves, and now I don't. Hang on, I need to figure out these sleeves real quick. They're gonna drive me a little bit crazy. There we go. I mean, it's like, maybe I'm making them too puffy. They are puffy, but maybe I'm making them too puffy. Alright. I think I got it. Turn this a little bit down so I can hear myself think a little bit. What would be my final team in Pokemon? Mine would be Metagross for my ace first. Hang on one sec. Alright, this is the best that I can do for these sleeves. Wait, now I'm getting really confused, actually. I confuse myself heavily with these now. Yeah, I've hurt myself in my confusion. Hang on. Alright. Alright. This is good. This'll work. I'm just gonna leave it, because I'm gonna go too crazy with it otherwise. Final team in Pokemon? Do legendaries count? Are legendaries allowed in this hypothetical? Because my answer heavily changes. Because I really like legendaries. It's not that I like them because they're powerful, it's that they just happen to have my favorite designs. Leia, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. When I ordered Freerin plush for birthday, I added something else in to get enough for free shipping. Nice. Let's see here. Alright. I'm just gonna call that because I'm taking too long on it. And then let's see here. Yeah, I think I'll just do the rest of the skirt here. I still haven't done anything with the face. I'm definitely taking too long on this. Do you want to know what it was? You gotta promise not to push me, though? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, push you? I mean, what? Is it gonna be cards or something? I don't know what you mean by push you. I'm gonna guess it's cards. I don't know what you mean. Do I have a favorite anime? I do, actually, and it's usually not what people expect. My all-time favorite is Madoka Magica. That is absolutely my all-time favorite anime. My Hero? Nice. I haven't seen My Hero. Official Cletus Gaming, hello, welcome in, welcome in. It's a Blu-ray of the first 3 Pokemon movies? Oh, I see. Ah, now I see why you said I can't push you. Okay. Can you at least promise me that they are not going to be, sitting in the case as a collector's item? Dragon King, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! I see you're fairly new to IRIAM. I hope you've been enjoying IRIAM so far. Yes? Okay. I won't push you if we can at least be on the same page of, like, there is an eventually. If there is an eventually, then I don't have to be irritating. That is all I ask. All I ask is that there is an eventually. My goal is to watch all 3 this year. Okay. You know what? I won't push you, but I will hold you to this year. And if by December you haven't watched any, then I will start... then I'll start being annoying. But that's by December. You've got, like, 9 months. Metagross, Cradily, Lapras, and Altaria? That's only 4, though. Aren't your... Don't you need a team of 6? Why do I sometimes end up taking way too long on these, and then others go by really quickly? Why does this happen to me? Why do burger turn into steak when it doesn't mean to? This is what I can't figure out about my work, is like, when does burger and steak, like, become one? What is the catalyst? Top 3 favorite anime? Probably, Madoka Magica, Full Metal Alchemist, and... Third slot is a little bit tricky. I'd probably say Ancient Magus Bride. Get 3 TVs and watch all 3 movies simultaneously for science? No. Do not do that. Vessa's team is Wooper, Sprigatito, Wooper, Breakson, and Wooper. Incredible. Ancient Mag is so good. Yeah, oh my gosh. Absolutely. So many people don't know about it, so I'm glad to hear that who knows about it. I love Ancient Magus Bride. It's really, really cool how so much of it is, like, very rooted in folklore. I picked up the first manga on a whim and was hooked. Oh, it's so good. I'm really... I mean, is it really any surprise that that would be my favorite, if you look at me? Newest season was kind of meh. I will say that I've been, like, nervous to watch the newest season, because I know that it's meh, But on the other hand, this is getting way too loud. I know the mangaka intended for the setting of the second season all along. So at least it's, like, still going with the vision. I believe that the setting was actually the original pilot, and then things were changed around later on. So it's like, okay, if it's still within the mangaka's wishes, I'm willing to give it a chance. But yeah, I have heard it's not as good as the original, but I'm willing to still give it a chance. It's actually really funny because, I don't... I'm not an idol VTuber. I don't really sing on stream much. But if I did, I feel like one of the first covers that I want to do is Lindell's song. Because it's not in any specific language, so no one can, like, really get mad if you do it quote-unquote wrong. And it's also really, really pretty. Top 3 is Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer. Nice, nice. I want to see Black Clover at some point, but when I looked it up, it was scary long, and I was like, oh, well, at that point, I might as well just rewatch all of Naruto. I do like, I don't know anything about Black Clover, but I like the OP. For the 4th season, I think it is? I can't remember, actually. I like OP10. I don't know what they are. I know I like one of them, and I don't remember if it's 4th or 5th, but it's like the well-known one that just repeats the title. I think that one's my favorite. I don't know which it is, though. I just listen to it a lot. I listen to a lot of OP of anime I've never seen. Is that weird? Does anyone else do that? I can't be the only one, right? I do? Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one, then. Not enough time to watch them. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'll listen to the OP a million times before I ever actually sit and watch the anime. If it's an anime I know I'm going to watch, I will intentionally try to not listen to the OPs. Because I want to experience them in, like, their actual, meant-to-be environment, if that makes sense. Have a whole folder saved of anime OP, and I haven't seen them all. Yeah, there you go. You're describing the same reason I've never gotten around to watching Black Clover, despite hearing it's good. Yeah, it's, like, very, very long, from what I know. It seems really cool, though. I mean, I like the idea of the premise. But yeah, that's a sad thing when an anime is really good but really long. Like, I will never, in my entire life, I will never watch One Piece. I don't care if people say that it is, like, you know, as the next, you know, holy text of anime. I could never watch it. I spoiled the free run for you, sorry. No, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, it's YOASOBI, so it's alright. You don't need to watch the anime for the OP? True. You know what? Really great example of, gosh, there's so many sad anime that I will never, ever, ever watch that just have the best OP. KG Man, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. 32 anime, dang. That's crazy. What was I saying? Wait, Metagross, Cradily, Lapras, Altaria, Magmortar. I don't know the 6. That's fair, that's fair. Cradily. Interesting choice. Lapras and Altaria, I always like. Magmortar is an interesting one to me. Oh man, I haven't really thought of too much of a team, when I don't include legendaries, because pretty much my team would always include legendaries. Again, not because I like them for being legendaries, legendaries, fit my, fit my vibes better, I guess. I mean, you know, make a non-legendary that's like a rainbow fox and we'll talk. Dress Up Darling Season 2 is coming this year, but the manga is also ending this year. Ah. Watching anime for like 12 years? There you go. Let's see. Bedkis is kind of leaning, so I gotta make sure that I have her, balanced enough in this chibi. It's definitely taken me way too long to do this, but that's okay. I really probably could have sped it up. How did I do the others? I did the others a lot faster, didn't I? What is making me slow down with this one? I went steak level on this without meaning to. I don't know how that happened. Even the pencil got thinner somehow. What did I do wrong? I failed in this one. It's okay, sweetie, we know what happened. Ouch. I tried. I failed my mission, but I attempted. And isn't that what counts, is like, trying your best? Thank you for the lollipop, Vessa. Alright. After this one, I will try again to be better. I will attempt. Let's see. Let me just get the, thank you, Eve. Let me just get these shoes down. And, then I'll just draw, you know, the entire rest of her face. That would probably help. I was doing so well before! I was, you know, last stream I did a really good job. And Zephyra doesn't count, because that was a more complex design. But what made it different? What changed between, this stream and last stream? I don't know. Why did this stream change? Why are you guys deciding punishments? Hey! I am not Chaos Bunny. Oh my gosh. Is this all anime? What do you mean, KG Man? Do you mean IRIAM? I mean, yeah, we're pretty much all anime style, except, a cat is debuting. we have a cat. Thank you very much for following. Gato, yeah. One slot could be watching old movie trailers? What? What? Lillian, you scare me sometimes. Well, actually, you scare me a lot. But I feel like that's only natural. Is this... I did not draw this correctly. KG Man, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, like, as long as I'm basically just treating this as, like, just chatting, then we can still do, like, art on the side. I think that's a good balance of things, right? For who? Oh my gosh. I was saying KG, wasn't I? KJ, I'm sorry. I'm, like, not thinking straight when I'm talking. KJ, sorry. A famous economist once said people would drive better if we replaced seatbelts with a spike on the steer. Vessa, why? Why? I don't know what to make of that. Jeez, Vessa! Punishments are better to get certain results. Can we get- No! That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. No, punishment streams are for the entertainment of the viewer, and you know it. No, I can say KJ, it's fine, I wasn't reading that correctly. I was distracted by the horrors to being unleashed here. I disappeared on... Oh, I did! What happened? What happened? Why happen? What happened? What? Why that happen? That's so random. I don't know why I went poof. I can try again, but I kind of don't think it'll work. This is where I need to have, like, a PNG working, don't I? I don't have a PNG, do I? Not set up anyway, not set up. Hang on, where... What do I do? I don't want to try setting this up again because it probably won't work, but I will attempt, maybe? Let's see. Let's try. Try switching scenes and going back? No, it's gone. It's gone on my end too. It's I don't know, it must have crashed or something. Wait, is this not gonna appear again? It's totally not gonna appear, is it? Try running as admin, maybe? I doubt this will work. Okay, this is up again. Let me see. Stream might pause really quickly, and I will try to, not be long if this works. Hang on one sec, guys. If this doesn't work, that's fine. I'll focus more on the IRIAM side anyway. Alright, I think we're back. No! Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, please. Oh, are we back? Are we back? Why? What? I hate this. Why? No. Please stop. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Did this work? I hate this. All right, let me bring that up again. If that happens again, I'm just leaving it because it's way too glitchy. It's way too glitchy. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That's so bad. All right, I can get myself back on the YouTube side, but it's like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If things get super glitchy, then it's like, ugh. I can't minimize this app without it crashing. And I can't, ugh. I don't know if it's a me thing or what, but every single time I've tried to reset things, then IRIAM will be like, we can't send any data, please try refreshing and restarting everything, and I'm like, why? Why does it do this? The one time that I had to go, previously to, like, ban the person who was underage, that just straight up made IRIAM into a white screen, and then I had to fully end stream, so it's like, I don't like doing things if I have to kick out of the app. It makes me super, super nervous, so yeah, I'm gonna try to not do that again, I suppose. Ugh, why? Why is nothing easy? Oh, goodness. Nothing's easy. I don't know why. If it was easy, we wouldn't be VTubers. True. If I make a stream, are you going to be able to join it? I will be honest, KJ, I can't watch anybody else's streams. I honestly do not watch, most streams. It's a weird, there's a weird, what do you call it? There's a weird, what is it? It's not an oxymoron. I forget, what is the word? Not a caveat. Juxtaposition? No, it's not juxtaposition. It's like, paradox. Thank you, Lillian. There's a weird paradox when it comes to VTubers and streams. Most VTubers cannot watch most of their friends' streams because we're busy making content for our own streams, and then it's like this weird self-fulfilling prophecy that, like, the more you're doing for your community and your streams, the less you can watch other people, and then it makes it, like, really, really hard to, to watch anyone else, you know? So most VTubers can't watch most live streams. This is not just a me thing. I have talked to many, many, many other VTubers, and we're sort of all in, like, the same, we sort of all end up in the same kind of boat. And this doesn't go for everybody. But I've seen people be like, yeah, you know, I love my Oshis and Hololive. I can't watch them. You know, it's one of those, like, it's just kind of confusing. It's hard to deal with for a lot of people. So this is not just, like, a me thing, right? This is, like, a lot of people. I just downloaded the app. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are gonna say the same thing, to be honest. I'm finally getting to drawing the head. Oh my gosh, it only took an hour. What is wrong with me? Alright, next one after this, I'm going to try to make go faster. Because this is ridiculous. This is taking too long. I mean, okay, granted it hasn't taken long in the sense of, like, how long I normally take to work, but it's taken too long in the sense of, how fast I was doing the others. I felt good about how fast I was doing the others, and then these are, like, super different, you know? You have to hurry, the stakes are too high. I see what you did there, Lillian. Oh my gosh. I think that probably saved you a day of robot hunting. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. When I first downloaded the app, the first stream I saw was this. Well, hello. I'm glad to hear that you stopped my stream first. Also, I'm curious, like, what brought you onto IRIAM? I ask everybody that. I think I was saying that earlier. I like to ask everybody, like, what brings them onto IRIAM. Wanted to see live streams? How did you find out about us, though? Like, how did you know IRIAM existed? Or wait, were you, sorry, did you say that you came on the YouTube side? You saw an ad. Where was the ad? I'm curious. This is the type of stuff that I like trying to let staff know about, is, like, where are our ads getting seen? Because we're still sort of trying to figure out how it all works, you know? Marketing, yeah. Are you implying Lillian can pay off her assassination attempt debt by doing puns directed at you? I mean, if they're related to burgers and steaks, the probability is most likely higher. Wouldn't you say so? Was gonna make your own stream sometime? That's cool. You're not wrong. There you go. See? I know enough. KJ, are you a VTuber? I'm mad that you're right. Nice, nice. You can be mad, but you know I'm right. Could do a voice reveal sometime, but are you mute streaming at the moment? Or are you pre-debut? Even if I could pay off the debt, I'll probably accrue more at a faster rate. Oh dear. Also, Frank, hello, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Starlight, I'm Mr. Zvata Kitsune. Oh wait, you've been in here before. I don't need to say that. But I hope you've been well. Hello, hello. Just sending message? What type of VTuber are you? Can't talk because it won't let me. Oh, you mean here? Wait, were you talking about streaming on here? Yeah, no, right now IRIAM is for the... Yes, no? Wait, what? I shall now double my anger at Lillian despite starving right. Oh dear. That's not fair to Lillian. Don't take it out on Lillian just because just because you're trying to spite me. Come on. That's not fair. Alright. Make these faces a little bit lower. How did this turn into such a steak? Would I rather eat 1,000 steak or hamburgers? Probably a burger? But the only person who can eat 1,000 is probably Vessa. Have you ever felt to get back into old things you liked? For me, I'm reading a Yu-Gi-Oh fanfic. It makes me want to get back into fanfic writing. Yeah, actually, I do feel that way sometimes with sculpture. I think I've mentioned before with sculpture that every time I see a really high-end sculpture, it makes me want to get back into sculpting. But I know that it is too time-consuming for me to do. I don't know. I think about it sometimes, and I sort of, like, go back and forth on it. I miss sculpting a lot. I used to do it a lot more. I used to do it for a job. And I kind of miss it. So, yeah, I do get how that is. Like, you see something really cool that you used to, do or like or whatever, and then it sort of makes you reminisce about when you did that thing and debate if you want to go back to it. I definitely understand that. Do you ever feel like you were in a car and you think the gas is empty, but you check and the gas is not empty? I guess? I don't know. I mean, I feel like people could understand that with, like, phones and stuff, right? Wait, I'm so confused. I'm, like, trying to catch up to messages, and this is very confusing. My phone runs out of gas a lot. Yeah, exactly. Phone runs on very expensive gas. Might make a live stream? Yeah, if you can on Twitch or YouTube. Right now, you can't on IRIAM because IRIAM is currently limited just to the founding streamers who have applied to be here. You could also apply, but, I would start on Twitch or YouTube if you're brand new to streaming. I mean, I still am on Twitch and YouTube. But that's where I would begin if you haven't streamed before. Well, I didn't mean right this second, I just meant, like, in the future. Personally, I'd recommend to start on Twitch and then to YouTube. If I could start over, I would probably take VTuber Senpai's advice and start on YouTube and making evergreen content, and then build that up a little bit, and then go to Twitch / YouTube streaming. I would probably be doing evergreen stuff, because I do think that that is where you get the most growth. But if I was just doing it purely for hobby, then I would be doing it on Twitch, because I think it's easier just to get started and hit go live from that. So it would really depend on goals. If you're not looking to, like, grow huge numbers, then I think that starting on Twitch is fine. But, like, if you're just doing it for fun, just for chill, thank you for the glow sticks, KJ. But if you are wanting to make it, like, more serious stuff, then I would probably be starting on YouTube. I still don't know why this is taking me a million years. This is bugging me. Why this is taking so long. Working on YouTube partner, but things have not been going too easy per se. Yeah, it's tricky. Whenever I make a live stream, I don't know if anyone's going to join. It's something you really have to build up over time. It's not something that's going to be instantaneous. It certainly was not for me. There's going to be a lot of times where you are speaking to nobody, and you just sort of have to keep talking as if there's people there, basically. And it's a skill that you have to gain over time that takes a while to build up. Started on YouTube purely for streaming until I got comfortable and started enjoying video editing. Yeah, that's fair. But it's very, very common to have... Thank you, KJ. It's very, very common to not have any viewers in the beginning. That's actually what most people go through, and then you have to slowly build up over time. So, like, what I was saying earlier is, it's like, when you are starting out, no one knows who you are, and you're basically just learning how to talk live. And then as you get more experience and as you have more people, then they'll sort of help provide subjects. Like, they'll sort of talk with you and it gets easier. And then, you know, eventually you get large enough and then there's so many people that you can't talk to everybody. And then you sort of have to talk to yourself again, if that makes sense. But it's one of those things that just doesn't come immediately, and a lot of people don't want to wait for the results, so a lot of people don't stick with it. Even Dokibird says it's a skill to learn how to talk on stream. Yeah, 100%. And I'm still struggling myself. It's something that I'm still learning as well. Like, a lot of people, I mean, I've shared the story here enough. But a lot of people probably didn't know in the beginning, right, on IRIAM, that I was never a just chatting streamer. I just streamed art process stuff. And then I learned to be a just chatting streamer, and now I'm sort of, like, yapping away every day on IRIAM. But it's definitely not something that comes immediate, and it's not something that is an easy skill. I think that when it comes to, like, IRIAM, like, IRIAM specifically, I would say is not a good first streaming platform if you are not super, super talkative without anybody there, because you have to learn, like, how to just stream in general, and doing something like playing games or doing art is enough of a distraction where you can talk about what is happening if nobody's there. Whereas here, I sort of have to... I have, like, different ways of yapping based on what's happening in the stream, I guess. And even then, you know, it's still, you know, I have days where it's still not easy, but we learn and grow as we work with it. And I think that's really the important part, is that a lot of it is... It's a matter of just really practicing and keep trying new things, basically. I'm so bad at talking to no one in particular. It's not easy. It's really not easy. I don't think I would be good at it, if I'm being honest. I don't think I really have it, because if I am not doing something art-related, I don't have anything to default to, right? So I'm super grateful for you guys being here. But I know that I get frustrated and like, don't really know how to react as well. But if you're doing something with, like, a game or artwork, then you can talk about what you're doing with it. I froze? Eh? Really? I'm okay on my end. Did I actually freeze? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. What is... Oh. I didn't do or touch anything. Is it borked? I can't... IRIAM is not telling me to change anything, so... I can try refreshing, but... YouTube's fine, but frozen here? Ugh. IRIAM's not telling me anything, and I don't want to, like, end right now, but I probably have to refresh. It's not fixing itself, right? IRIAM's not fixing itself, right? I can't see what you're seeing, so I'm not really sure. Okay. I think what I'll do is I will... If this is not working, I think what I'll do is I will hide the mirrored phone real quick, and I will try to refresh and see if I can get back and see if it'll let me in, and if not, I'm gonna have to refresh the stream again. I don't really see any other way to do it. Alright. I will attempt, because I'm not seeing anyone's messages anymore, so I guess it didn't get fixed. I'll try this again. Hide that. Refresh this. IRIAM, why are you so buggy sometimes? So buggy sometimes. Alright. We are loading. We are testing. Please tell me that I have a stream to resume into. Okay. Resume. Resume? Resume? Testing? Resuming? Anything? Better? Okay. Oh. The tech is beyond my ability. The tech is another part of streaming being hard to deal with sometimes. Actually, most of the time. Actually, a lot of the time. Actually, I seem to get a lot of bad luck when it comes to tech. I don't know why this happens. Where's Sayu tech support when you need him? I know, right? Yeah, no, we were totally fine on the YouTube end. So, okay, before what happened is Reflector, which is how I get onto the YouTube side, died. And then this time, Reflector was fine, and then IRIAM died. I don't know why this happens. But we're back now, and that's what matters. And that's what I'll focus on, and that's what's good. Yeah, if you're gonna stream, this is also the stuff that you have to deal with. So, you know, think about if you want to deal with all that kind of thing. All the time for almost everyone. At least this is software, not the operator error. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Let's see here. I was trying to draw, Berkus's hair. I think that's what I was in the middle of working on. I can't even remember. Alright, let's get a little bit of this line background stuff going here. There we go. Alright, I think I'm more or less back to where we were. Yeah, I gotta love all the stream crazy glitchy stuff. I feel like, I know that everyone experiences stream scuff, but I do feel like it is very heavy against me lately. I mean, when I say lately, I mean basically since I came back. Alright, let me move this hair up a little bit. I need to try to also, that is not the right brush. I need to also try to remember, there we go. I want to tick this back a little bit, keep this the same length, not move the fingers of the hair. That's fine. Face could be a lot lower. Okay. How do I want to do this? Made this too large. Are other of us having the same problem? I haven't heard people report as much about that. I mean, most of the time we've been reporting troublemaking stream viewers. Not you guys. You guys are fine. But there have been a little bit of a heavy instance of hard to deal with viewers at some point. So a lot of us have been dealing with that. But in terms of tech issues, I haven't heard much. So I'm really not sure how many other people experience this stuff. I mean, it can't just be me. But, it does feel kind of heavy sometimes. Alright, definitely need to change her facial positions. How do you stream? I do not know how. In general, you mean? Like YouTube and Twitch? I would look up a YouTuber named Harris Heller. Harris Heller is going to have all of the... No? Okay. Do you mean on here? I mean, I explained before that it's limited to founding streamers. That you have to apply. I think I explained this earlier, didn't I? This is something that you have to apply for. This is something that you have to send in an application, like it's a VTuber audition. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I explained this. This is basically a VTuber audition. You have to apply. And then I started saying that if you've not streamed before, that this is probably not a good first platform to stream on, because it's harder than streaming on YouTube and Twitch. But if you want to apply, yeah, go ahead. It's like a VTuber audition. You have to send in a resume and a video and an application form. And it is on IRIAM's website. Alright, I'm almost done with Berkis's hair. I think all I have to do now is her goat horns, and then we should be good, and this is still taking a million times longer. Somehow, this has taken longer than Zephyra, because I completely got out of whack with it, and I don't really know how. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Somehow this ended up being our longest one yet, and I wasn't trying to, but it just ended up being that way. I can't make burgers anymore. I've failed my fry cook lessons. I know, SpongeBob would be very disappointed in me. Yeah, burgers overcooked. Very much overcooked. I have failed as a fry cook. I've soiled it. I will attempt at some point. Guess you have to go across the street and work at the chum bucket. Oh god. No, please. There's gotta be another food establishment in this town. Where? Okay. I'm gonna figure out her horns. There's Weenie Hut Jr. There you go. That fits. Yeah, I am a weenie. That works. I mean, if that wasn't clear enough by my inability to play horror games, then yeah. Open the fine dining restaurant where the slow cooking at a high level's okay. There is a fine dining restaurant. I totally forget the name of it, but there you go. I'll work at the fine dining place. That somehow allows chibis. I don't know how this happened. This is still faster than I have worked in the past, though. I do have to say. This is faster than I've worked in the past. It's not as fast as I was last time for some reason, but it is faster. I think I've done chibis before that took like 3 hours in stream, and this is still a chibi, but it's a faster chibi. So, I think that is still important to acknowledge, is that it is a faster version. Still a faster chibi. Are you tough enough to work at Salty Spittoon? No, absolutely not. Why would you ever assume that I could handle that? You guys have a lot more faith in me, and that's a mistake. We have all the faith. I don't know why. I don't know why you do. You have too much faith. You totally go to Salty Spittoon. No, I don't want to die. I don't think that would be a good idea. Alright, last bit of the horn drawing here. Bauticus has, twisty goat horns. So they're kind of at a tricky angle. No, they're closer to her head than this. There we go. A little bit like this, I think. They're gonna pick a fight with you. You're too nice. You just need to dodge flying bodies and you'll be fine. Jeez. Do they even serve food there? Are we just assuming? Do we even know if it's a food establishment? Alright, there's the last of the horn, and I think that there's a little bit more here. I think I made the horn in the wrong direction. Yeah, no, Lillian, no. Lillian, we're not going down that rabbit hole. Alright, I think I got the horns figured out. It only took forever. Something about this just didn't... I don't know why this was so much slower, but it was. At least it's figured out. Her line art is fully complete. Don't know how this happened. I feel like her eyes could be a little bit lower still, so she has more the cuter chibi proportions. Let's see if I can adjust that real quick. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely cuter if you can get everything lower. And then I'll try also on the rest of the face here. Chibis have to have really, really low face to keep the cute. Yep, yeah. How did I do it on the others? Did I get it right on the others, or was I, like, still not... Probably could have gone lower with the others, too. And I feel like the head... I still feel like the hair is... There's something with the chin that I didn't get right. Alright, let me see if I can try to shift this upward a little bit. Because I feel like the bottom of the face is something I always end up making too wide. I think that's better. Alright, that's a little bit better. It feels a little bit better to me anyway. And then I'll shift the hair down. Oh, or not. There we go. A little bit of a sharper chin helps even in chibi form. Then again, I'm still trying to figure out what style works best for this too. Alright. We got Bedicus down. I'm curious. If we were to try this again... let's go with Leo. I'm gonna see how fast I can work on Leo's, because Leo also has a pretty simple design. Where rabbits would absolutely go down holes. I mean... not theoretical. Alright. Let's see here. Leo is a Rockstar VTuber. Or, yeah, I think Rockstar? Or Metal. Metal. So... see if I can do something with, like, the rock-on hand sign. See if I can do something with that. How does that work? Is that right? With the pinky? Alright, I think I got that. Vesta, thank you for the fire. I appreciate that. What do you mean the devil horns? Wait, is that what you're calling it? Alright, I kind of feel a little bit better about this one. Maybe I can get this one to go faster. That's what the gesture is called, is devil horns? Is it really? I know nothing about metal or rock. I had no idea. I know nothing about that. I just wanted to draw chibis. There's a funny story behind it. Of course Lillian would know. That doesn't shock me. What do you make the other hand doing when you're drawing chibis? That's something I never understand. Or actually in any pose. Like, I never know what to do with the other hand. If you have, like, one hand that's doing, like, cool rock design, then what is the other one doing? I never know how to handle this. There we go. How do you tell if a chatter is legitimate or a troll? There kind of really isn't a way to. You sort of have to play it by ear. And, I guess, like... I think a troll can be pretty loud and obnoxious intentionally. I think you're more likely to get somebody who's, like, misinformed. If they're a troll, they'll tend to act, like, pretty quickly. Unless you have, like, a really, really dedicated troll, and then they'll be, like, hanging out for a bit, and then they'll attack. But in most cases, you can tell pretty clearly. Some people aren't trolls, just Yun or not. Yeah, exactly. In most cases, with IRIAM, I'm going to assume Yun. We've had an influx of younger people on the app lately. Especially if somebody is asking how to join, I'm going to assume that they are an underage child. But I can't do anything unless they straight up say that they are. But you can kind of get the vibe. So I don't think any of them are trolls. I think they're bored children. At least on here. If it's like a bad troll, like we've had last stream, it's still probably a child. But they will be really, really open and obvious about it. Yeah, downloading an app without understanding. Well, the other problem is that apparently, one of the reasons that I try asking, one of the reasons I try asking where people come from in regards to IRIAM is because there are some places that I think are more frequented by a younger audience, and I'm trying to see if those people are coming from those younger audience places, essentially. So if they say that they came from, like, Webtoon or something. I know that we have ads on Webtoon. I'm going to generally assume that they are probably underage. And, like, I'll be nice to them, and I'll deal with them. But chances are, most of them are going to say, like, how can I join the app? It says I can't join the app, and then they go into a stream, and then they go, I wanna stream. Why can't I stream? And then we have to sort of repeat the whole song and dance. Is it annoying to deal with? I know it's something we have to deal with. I wish the parents would watch over them or not allow them to use the internet. Yeah, in this day and age, that's not a thing anymore, unfortunately. I won't go into, like, my old man yells at cloud rant, but that's sadly not really a thing these days. That's why I really want more of our focus to be on YouTube or Twitter, because YouTube and Twitter is where the VTuber fans are. So I feel like that's where our time would best be spent, is advertising YouTube and Twitter, and that's also one of the reasons I multi-stream, is because I want to get more people on the app coming from YouTube. Like, Eve is a great example, because those people are more experienced and more mature, and they're not coming from, like, other mobile apps, essentially. It's the ones coming from other mobile apps that are, that are sort of, like, raising the red flags. IRIAM should run ads on coolmath.net. Ironically, it would probably be an older audience. That's the funny thing, right? Mom, I'm famous. I think, unironically, you would get an older audience if you put ads on that. Alright. I was trying to go for a cool, like, perspective thing with the chibi, but I don't think I'm gonna get it, so I'm gonna simplify the perspective so that I don't make this a huge mistake. Roblox and Skibbity Toilet Fits it is. Well, you know, like, sometimes people will come in and they'll be like, oh, have you heard of, you know, blah blah blah, and, it'll be something that, like, is really, really, really young. So, I haven't heard Roblox yet, but I have heard, I don't know, some other mascot horror game that's really popular right now. I don't know what it is. But they were all asking, like, oh, have you played this? Have you heard of this? And I'm like, oh, you're definitely underage. Don't make yourself that obvious if you're gonna come in here. I mean, actually do make yourself that obvious. You're not supposed to be in here anyway. Garden of Banban? It was something else. I don't know what it was. It sounded like some weird made-up thing that, like, some person on DeviantArt would make up. It was... What was it? Sprunkly or something weird? I don't know. I'm not young enough or skibbity enough to understand the memes. I know, right? What I find the most annoying is when a new viewer joins the Discord server, they send a DM and request to be a friend. I'm not going to be your friend just because we interacted on stream. Sea Hero, do you okay. It might not be that they want to be your friend necessarily, but a lot of people have their Discord set up so that they can't speak to anybody, unless they send a friend request, right? I deal with that a lot with commissions. I'll arrange something via DMs, and then I immediately get a friend request from the person, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to add you as a friend, I just want to do, like, a one-off project for you. But they have it set so that they don't speak to anybody who's not in their friend list. So it might not be that they're, like, trying to be friends, it might just be that they're, like, not speaking to anyone in any other way, if that makes sense. Also, Kenneth, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope that makes sense. Alright, I'm still not getting the- I never know what to do with the other hands. So, let me try changing the position, maybe? I never know what to do here. Nope, that looks worse. Maybe I just have, like, hands on the hip. Nope, that doesn't look good either. If that's the case, why can't they just change the settings? They are doing it to avoid getting spam. It's not something you would... Well, it might be something you would change on your side. You'd have to check. But let's say somebody had the setting on, and I message them, and I'm not in their friend list, then it will say, like, you're not allowed to send this message. This person has limited things to the friend list only. So a lot of people assume that other people have the setting, so then they automatically send friend requests, just to speak, because they don't want to go through the trouble of seeing if someone has the setting on, so they just kind of assume everyone does. I guess more people do than don't. I personally don't. I find it annoying, but based on how many people I've interacted with, it really seems like the majority do. Not saying it made sense, not saying it's, like, logical, just saying it is what it is. I'm not saying there's any rhyme or reason to it, I'm just saying that that is what I have observed personally. I don't know, what about you guys? Do you have the setting on so that only friends can message you? I personally find it, like, not really necessary. I mean, if a friend gets hacked, you're still going to get bad spam, right? It's not as preventative as I think most people assume it is. I used to. I turned it off after leaving all the public servers. That's fair. Yeah, the bots are rampant. If I get any spam requests, 90% of them are because I'm in a server for a program or a software. Like, all of those spam things I get are because I'm in, like, Stream Elements Discord or OBS Discord, like, just in case I have, like, tech questions That's the only time I get the spam. And it's always a really weird type of spam, too. It's always someone pretending to be a famous streamer. It's always the same one. I have a completely different situation where I get at least 1 or 2 friend requests from random strangers who is not a member of the server. That's totally a spam or hacker, right? Most likely. It sounds like it would be. If you're not expecting them from your server, and it's just sort of out of the blue, check what servers they have in common with you and see if there's a pattern. Because, like, again, for me, I'm in the Stream Elements Discord just in case I have tech questions, and I get a lot of spam from that. If you have no servers in common, it's very fishy. Yeah, exactly. Better to avoid getting adult material or shock stuff sent to you. Instead, prevent hacking, to be honest. Wait, I need to read that again. Better to avoid getting adult material or shock stuff sent to you instead of preventing hacking. Huh? Wait, I'm sorry, Vesta, I can't understand what you were saying. Famous streamers, the new Nigerian prince, basically. I look up on the profile, they're not in any member of the servers I'm part of. Yeah, get rid of them. I think the other thing is that if they are not in any servers that you're part of and you're getting the friend requests, there is a chance that they got banned from whatever server that they were in because they were doing this to multiple people and they are a bot. Right? So, like, I'll have ones where, it said, oh, we share the Stream Elements server, and then 10 minutes later, it'll say you share no servers with this person. It's because they got banned because they're running around trying to spam other people, and then they get reported and removed from the server. So, a lot of times, I would probably veer on saying that those are spam. Alright, this is not a complex outfit. I should be able to do this a little bit quicker. What is the coat doing? There's like a lot of layering direction to the coat, I think. And it's a little bit lower to show some more of the collar. And then it looks like his collar is open. And then it has a fur ruff that kind of is imitating his lion's mane. Okay, interesting. I think I understand this. Doesn't mean it's going fast, but it means I at least understand it. Definitely going faster than the previous one. I think this is not bad. It shows the date they made the account. Most cases, it's made today. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of them know that that is becoming a very telltale sign. So they'll let those bot accounts sit. Most of the ones I see that I know are bots will be made within, like, the last 4 months. They'll sometimes let the bot account sit for, like, 4 months before taking action on it. So they're just constantly generating these, right? It's this never-ending, never-ending farm of spam. It's crazy. Alright. We're doing a good job with Leo's chibi. I want to give Leo a bit of a pick-me-up. So I think that'll be a good one. I'm hoping that'll be appreciated. I do want to do more of these for people. I want to open commissions in the future for this style. I do like it. I do feel like that this, I'm using like a crayon brush, and I feel like the crayon brush is helping me develop a good chibi style. I'm basically going back to fry cook training. But this is not turning out bad. Alright, and then the fingers here. And then the 2 fingers for the rock emote. There we go. And probably simplify the fingers. Make it a little smaller to show that it's chibi, which is kind of tricky. Is like trying to see which style is best for a chibi design, right? Oh, I also shouldn't be, I shouldn't be flipping the canvas so much. I need to try to avoid doing that too. Alright. I might have to end up finishing this one off, but I've got, like, the majority of the, I got the majority of the outfit done. I think I'll just make the hands a little bit bigger. Yeah, need to make the hands a little bit better. You can flip it, it's okay if it goes wonky on YouTube for a bit. It's a little strange, I'm trying to avoid it. One thing I need to figure out how to do is record without flipping the canvas, right? Because that's something I need to be doing for the eventual YouTube stuff. Oh good, he does have a tail. That'll help with the composition. Is having the lion tail. And then for the foot, let's see, something like that? No. I guess just outward. I don't know. I'm not good with chibi poses, clearly. I think I have a book of chibi poses, and maybe I need to, like, study it again. And I also do have a course on chibi. Maybe I should look into the... Maybe I should go back to school. Maybe I need to go back to the, seeing how the pros do it, you know? I don't feel bad about these, but I do feel like there's stuff that I still don't know. I do think the practices have been really useful, though. I think I've definitely improved there. Just from last time we did this, right? I was looking at some of my old work as, like, V-Gen examples, and I'm like, oh, some of these are really rough. I can replace a lot of these, actually. I might try doing that at some point. I'm excited to fill my V-Gen with new examples. Especially the chibi stuff. I have to do some skebs on V-Gen skebs as well. So that'll be interesting. I want to try doing more skeb work. Which is kind of nerve-wracking to me, because I'm the type of person who really likes, being able to, get feedback. So I'm a little nervous whenever I do the skeb stuff, but there's a nice side to it as well. Because everyone seems to be pretty nice on VGen. I think if I did it on Etsy, people would probably be really nasty and be like it wasn't absolutely 100% perfect, 2 stars. But on VGen, everyone's pretty nice, from what I've seen. You know what I really need to do is your character here. That's what I really need to be doing. VGen seems more professional, yeah. It's just Etsy. It is just Etsy, but I'm also on Etsy. I will never, ever, ever take commissions on Etsy. That's just a recipe for disaster, to be honest. I'll do pre-mades on Etsy, but even pre-mades, I've gotten bad reviews, because they're like, it looked terrible, and then I'll message them, and then they're like, oh, I didn't know I had to use a green screen for something, because I tried to use a green screen when I didn't need to. Just, you know, weird stuff like that. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Is VGen open for commission? It's open for some smaller things, but it's not open for larger things at the moment. I have to do a lot of, larger stuff, that I need to finish before I can open up for larger stuff, but I do have open for quick stuff. For skeb stuff and like, not as intense work. I don't have these chibis up here yet, though, I don't think. I don't think I've posted the chibis. Or the wallpapers, for that matter. The wallpapers and the chibis. I need to make more listings, because I've heard that it's easier if people have, like, multiple listings for things, instead of, like, choices in the listing itself. What do you guys think? When you see, like, any artist, right? When they're offering stuff and they have, like, a million choices, do you prefer seeing them in the individual listing, or do you prefer seeing them, like, just listed out as choices on a single thing? I don't know if I make any sense. I'm not sure if that's very clear, but hopefully you know what I mean. Whooper wallpaper, yeah, exactly. I'm still trying to figure out what works best for that. Because, like, I've heard both. But I do see more people on VGen doing individual listings, even if things are different. So if I was to do, like, this chibi as, like, a standalone, and then this chibi, but as a wallpaper, then I see people have it as, like, 2 separate listings, as opposed to, like, this chibi alone, or add on with wallpaper. I don't know what works better for people. On VGen, found 2 editors who offer VOD scrubbing. They watch the VOD and scrub to show clips that you can use for self-editing, or to show an editor to work with. Helpful for someone who doesn't have time to look over your VOD. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see here. And then I'll add the last bit of the shoe. This one's definitely going faster. I think I just had, like, a different mindset going into the other one that wasn't quite what I should have had. But I think this one's going faster. Granted, the clothing's easier. I'm not really trying to figure out any of the clothing. I think that the lines for these kind of chibis, I should aim to not take much longer than a half hour. And I think that on a good day, I'm at, like, 40 minutes. I almost thought I could do Ayana, but I know I failed that one. But that's okay. I think things are improving. I feel like I'm a little bit of a broken record, but that's alright. Bakadoodles. Oh man. Vessa, I was looking at the Bakadoodles I had done for you for Elden Ring, and I was like kind of analyzing them, and I just went, these Bakadoodles turned into steaks. I was debating, I was like, do I need to separate the different styles of Bakadoodle too? Because some of them became like steak doodles. They're funny though? I'm glad. You like the Bakadoodles? Thank you, Eve. Yeah, I feel like I need to do 2 different levels of Bakadoodles, because some of those got a little intense. Especially the Elden Ring ones, in particular. Because they were so scenario-based, you know? Alright. I made the coat of Leo, like, tilted in some odd direction somehow. What happened here? Oh, I guess that collar is a lot larger on one side than on the other. Okay, that's fair. Because it's crossing over a lot. And it has 4 pockets? Interesting. Alright, but let me see. I think I'm probably gonna call it for the most part here. Yeah, and then I'll have to, like, estimate the patches, the jacket designs and everything. Mon, hello, welcome in. I'm sorry, I'm just wrapping up here, but it's good to see you. Hello. Mon, I listened to, I listened to the, what was it called? The Stargazer, what was it? I forget now. What was it called? No, don't show me the YouTube website. I'm just looking for the Google Stargaze Shelter. I listened to Stargaze Shelter. It was really, really nice. Thank you for recommending it earlier. I think you were the one who recommended it, right? I can't remember, and I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm like 90% sure? I try if I can. I'm not the best with names. I'm not the best with, memories and peoples and things, but I try if I can. But yes, I listened to Stargaze Shelter yesterday, and it's actually really, really nice, so thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Alright, I just have his face left to do after this. I try. I'm not the best. There's a lot of times where I don't remember, but I try. I honestly do not have a great memory. But for some reason, some people think I do, but I don't think I do. I don't know. I do what I can. Right, uh-huh. Yeah. Of all people to be saying that. Alright. There's the lion tail. Alright, let's see here. That works. I think I'll probably draw his face off stream because we're like so close to being done with that part. And then I think what I'll probably do is try coloring them today and just sort of like, you know, check off. And then I think we're done maybe with those ones. I think those are all the ones on the list. I think there were 5 on the list if I remember correctly. I mean, okay, there were a few others, but I don't think they're part of... I think they graduated from IRIAM. So, I think that there's 5 others. So we did 3 last time, we did 2 this time. I should have been able to do 3, but that's okay. I don't know, Belkis took like 3 times longer than anyone else for some reason. I think I just wasn't in the zone. But that's alright. So I think that what I will do is color those off stream. How many graduated? I think we had a list of 7 or 8, maybe? And then I was included in one of those. So I think there were 2. I think 2 of them graduated. And then, I'm still supposed to be on one, but, I think I'm gonna be on a wallpaper one at some point, so I guess I'll use it for that. In general, not just on the list? Oh, I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of, right? There's many graduating, and then there's many, arriving. I mean, we have, like, what, 5 Bond Live members now? That are debuting today? And, a bunch of other founding streamers, who are also, like, indie and everything. So, I can't really keep track. It is like a busy train. People are coming and going constantly. People are coming and going constantly. It's hard for me to keep track of, but I still know all of the OGs, all of our first November waves. One today, then the rest over a few days. That makes sense, yeah. Man, when we debuted, it was like 15 a day. It was crazy. Although, my debut was less than ideal, but, you know, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're here now. We're still here. We didn't die. That's what's important. The Thunderbird could not stop us forever, and that's what matters. Alright. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I think we're gonna call it. I am off tomorrow, which mainly means that I'm working on commissions. And then Friday, we will be back here, and Saturday, I think we'll do pinball. I think we'll do pinball stuff. I think that would be fun. But yeah, I'm sorry if you just recently joined in. I appreciate it very much. I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the worlds beyond. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate it. And all the best, Starlight. I read Eve's message! All the best, Stargazers! All the best, Stargazers! I will